Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Diamond TYRESE MAXEY, who got himself a moments card for for dropping 50 points last night against the Pacers. He has had an incredible start to the season for the 76ers. I mean, truly phenomenal start. So deserves a ton of credit for that. I don't think people expected this ascension coming from TYRESE MAXEY, but with Harden out of the picture in Philly, he has elevated his game. The Sixers look great, and TYRESE MAXEY has been a massive part of it. He's having an amazing year so far and deserves a lot of credit. So excited to talk about this card. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 15,000 subscriber mark on the channel. Without further ado, top right into it. TYRESE MAXEY is the first moments card of the year. He's a 2K numbers moments card, and this is so super duper cool. 50 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. I think that was the stat line. No, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. I'm sorry. It's kind of hard to see from far away from my screen, but he's 6'2", 6'5" wingspan at the point guard position. The problem that I have with this card is that it doesn't look like he's unauctionable or anything or unsellable. It doesn't look like there's a way to get this card for free. I could be wrong. There is a chance there will be a way to get this card for free, but for 245,000 MT, 175,000 VC, I don't see a world in which someone would buy a 6'2" point guard who is not a defender over a Lonzo Ball or a John Wall for that same 245,000 MT price point. This TYRESE MAXEY card will be one of the least purchased cards in the entire game, I think, if he is actually at that price point, which is honestly going to make it very disappointing. If we're going to get moments content, but the moments content is going to be 245,000 MT, just like the main content, especially for a card like TYRESE MAXEY, who's not that great. I mean, he's got okay size, not really. Hotspots from everywhere outside the three-point line. How fast Twitch, Giant Slayer, Agent 3, Blinders, Limitless Range, and Space Creator. He's a capable slasher, 80 driving dunk, 93 free ball, 92 mid-range, 93 speed, and excel. Shooting badges are exceptional. Playmaking badges are good, including gold blow-by handles for days, speed booster, killer combos, hyperdrive, that type of stuff. Defensively, mediocre at best. Not bad, though. I mean, he's not horrific defensively. He has a 75 interior, which is good for a short guard, but he doesn't have really great badges, no clamps, bronze challenge glove, silver pick dodger, and pogo stick. He's not going to be a particularly good defender, especially being undersized. And then the release is honestly kind of hitchy. When I used his Ruby card that was free a couple weeks ago, wasn't that great of a release. Movement wise, he's okay. Fade is normal fade. Trade dribble style is pretty good though. I mean, he'll be fine. I don't think he's going to be great. He'll be a fun enough offensive card. Has some pretty good all-around offensive stats and badges. Just the release is a little bit hitchy. But he'll be a fun offensive card. Defensively, he'll be mediocre at best. And that's okay. I mean, I just wish he was grindable. I really wish this card was grindable. I don't think it takes away from 2K's paid content and the amount of money that they're going to make a Diamond TYRESE MAXEY a grindable card. Because this isn't a top 5 point guard in the game. I'm not even sure he's a top 10 point guard in the game. I mean, maybe a top 10 point guard in the game. But, like, this card is not a great point guard option. It's not like you're sitting here dropping the best point guard in the game for free or anything like that, although I wouldn't be opposed to 2K doing that either. But TYRESE MAXEY, we have not seen a lot of grindable, free, good content this season. Obviously, we do have tournament battles cards coming today as well, which is good content. But I wish TYRESE MAXEY was grindable. I mean, I just don't see a reason why this card should not be attainable, at least for a lot cheaper than 245,000 MT, because he's not worth the price of a normal diamond, especially because there are a lot better value options among the diamonds. But with that being said, I'm glad to see moments cards. I just wish they were more attainable than by the community. This is actually a very cool concept. 2K numbers, the stats from their real life performance on the card art is really super cool. And there is so much potential with moments cards for 2K to drop breakout cards and 2K numbers cards consistently. This should not have been the first moments card of the year over 2 weeks into the season. That probably, in my opinion, should not be happening. But even if they're going to drop them inconsistently, make them grindable. Last year, our moments cards were grindable for a large portion of the year, and we actually got some pretty okay ones, even though they didn't come out that often. There were some pretty decent ones. TYRESE MAXEY, as of right now, I mean, he's not great, but I wish he was grindable. That's my biggest complaint with this card by far, is the fact that he's not, because he doesn't have to be an exceptional top-tier card. He just needs to be attainable. It's something that connects the real-life NBA into MyTEAM. It brings more hype into both of those things, and if it's grindable, it will make people more excited to play the game mode, more excited about the content in the game mode in general. instead of that, we're dropping a 245,000 MT diamond that nobody's going to be able to really feasibly buy. And if the people who are feasibly able to buy the card, there's no reason for them to buy this card because they're already going to have a lot more better point guards than TYRESE MAXEY. He's not worth 245,000 MT. This card is not interesting to anybody, and honestly is not a particularly accessible card for a large portion of the player base as well. And that's just something that I'm not a fan of. I don't like it. I don't. I think 2K could have done a better job with moments cards, but it is what it is. It's just another example of buy team, as Crabbed and DBG and them are calling that this year. So I don't know. It is what it is. Fingers crossed the Evos are going to be good. We haven't actually seen the Evos quite yet. I'm sure the Evos will be dropping on the DB here in just a little bit, but would definitely like to see those soon. With that being said, oh, they're out. I'll make another video on the Evos here in just a second, but we're going to finish up this video on TYRESE MAXEY here. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.